Hello, Magical Mommy. All right, let's see. We're in week 4, I think. Maybe 3. I'm not sure. This week is what the week we're on. So for today, the card for today, let's see if I can get it. I know it's always reversed. Celebrate. It is a picture of us dancing around the maypole. That was from last May Day, and May Day is coming up. I've got some really special goodies for you this week. I finished the May Day Festival Guide, and that will be in your email if you're on the email list. If you're not on the email list, let's get you signed up for it so that you can get all the awesome goodies that come out in the emails. So I will put a subscribe link or something that you can sign up for on the blog. And that way, when you click this video to go to the blog, you can sign up and get all the goodies that way. So this week, there will be a May Day Festival Guide. And it will be what we're doing at our May Day Festival if you're local and can make it to that. And then I have the blog about this card right here. Celebrate. Celebrating. This is about our seasonal rhythms. So let me read the card and then we can go in a little bit further. So seek out ways to celebrate often. Celebrate the seasons, celebrate people who inspire you, the people that are cherished, celebrate nature, and celebrate life events. Seek to give gratitude and be fully present to the wonders and greatness of the world. Then celebrate them by giving them space to be honored. Celebrating can be simple, sacred, and filled with anticipation. Seasonal rhythms. So what I like to do is I draw a circle and then I cut it into 4 and I draw 4 things for summer, winter, fall, spring, and then I can even divide those into half. So you've got 8 spaces. And in those 8 spaces, for winter, midwinter, and I go in more deeply in the blog and I go through each seasonal festival that we celebrate and what it's about and what I derive from it as mommy and kind of how I integrate that for my kids. So through each of the 8 seasons, I like to write down what the seasonal festival is, if there's anything else that we're going to be celebrating, such as Zion or Skyen's birthday, or Travis and I's birthday, or our parents' birthdays, or and what other kind of things just come up every year? Do you do a family camping trip every year in August? Like last year, I started a community camping trip for the Magical Mothering, and I'm going to do that again this year. So every year, the first week of August, we're going to have our community camping trip, and it's just something that we're going to start doing, and it's going to be in place of one of the festivals. We're going to do a big camp out for 3 days or something, and for those that might not be comfortable with camping, I'm hoping to get it in a place that at least you can come up for the day and have. Maybe we might be able to have bonfires this year. I'm not sure. But it's just start doing things that you just look forward to year after year. A lot of holidays are kind of just a given. And I've taken a lot of the holidays and wiped out the consumerism in them. So like this year, I wanted to do it last year, but we were moving into this house. So for Halloween, instead of going trick-or-treating, we're going to have a community festival. We're going to do bobbing for apples, and we're going to do all sorts of silly trickery games and dress up as who we want to be or portray or acquire those magical abilities for the year. So instead of dressing up as something that maybe you don't care about, I like to dress up as something that I want to integrate those characteristics that displays. So we all dressed up as gnomes last year for Halloween, and because gnomes find treasure. Gnomes are sneaky, and they find things and they acquire things. And it wasn't so much about the things, but I wanted to like really look and really be aware of all the treasures that I can gather up and sneakily acquire and have these treasures of experiences and love. So back to seasonal rhythms, seasonal festivals. These are just things that come every year, and get them written down, get them somewhere that you can just start being. Okay, we know May Day's coming up. Let's get the festival guide out. Let's see what we get to do. Let's get our stories for that. Let's get our songs for that. And that's it. It's simple. It's easy. You don't have to go out and purchase a bunch of stuff. You don't have to go out and decorate. You can bring nature in. Whatever nature is giving you is a beautiful decoration. And this is the simplicity of seasonal rhythms. This is the simplicity. Look outside, go for walks, pull in the season into your home, and then decorate with that. So like our spring equinox decorations are actual real nests, bird nests that we have found that have fallen out of trees. And we have a couple of those, and then we have some stone eggs that we put out, and it's all very simple. But when they come out every year, we know that the nests are coming, the birds are hatching, there's a feeling of what is in nature is mirrored in our home. Let's see, the other seasonal aspect is anticipation. I think anticipation can go so far. And when we get excited and we start building up to this festival, to this event, to this time that comes every year, there's an anticipation, and that anticipation actually builds and creates more excitement, more magic, and more fun on the day of. And so I love anticipation because I don't feel like the festival should be all that there is. I feel like there should be crafts going on the whole couple weeks prior to festival. There should be this sense of preparing, and the whole kind of working up to it is just as exciting as the day of festival, because otherwise festival happens and blah, it's too exciting. So we kind of start building. And then when festival comes, we're able to release all of that anticipation and pour it out. And then get ready for the next. And I love celebrating every 6 weeks. I love seeing the community come together every 6 weeks in a big way that is just fun and different and enlivening. And so I offer that to you. Create these seasonal rhythms for your own family. And I know you probably have some of them, but they might be more sporadic than every 6 weeks. And like I said, when I first started, I tried to make it so big and so grand and so beautiful. And I got overwhelmed and I went, what am I doing? I love simple. I love easy. I love nature. I want to add simple, easy, and nature into my seasonal rhythms. So keep them simple. Everything in the festival guide is very easy, very simple. There's, I don't know if I put a recipe in this one. I usually do. But there's always like a food. For May Day, I always make a wild edible salad because they're so abundant. And it's different. It's fun. We can go around, collect wild edibles in the morning before festival, and it just gives us a time to connect again, because that's what Mother Earth is giving us. She's giving us such abundance. And so why wouldn't we use that for festival? So I offer you this next piece in your rhythm to incorporate, to create anticipation, and to create just a little bit more magic, because you'll be making your life actually easier, letting go of the bigness of the festivals and the holidays, letting go of the having to purchase and buy, and pulling that back in to what does nature have to give us? What just comes at this time of year? You know, it's not store-bought things or anything like that. Start creating and crafting and gathering with things that surround that festival. So I thank you for joining me in this adventure of slowly transforming our parenting into a spiritual practice through each of these cards. And again, this is the card, celebrate. So go out and celebrate. Have some fun. Make a maypole. Dance around. Enjoy. Peace and blessings.